Hello there, I'm Julie Tam, managing broker of LYN Realty and the owner of this home that we are at. You are watching Smarter Real Estate Weekly on Wednesdays, and this is my series, Building My Dream Home, and we are in Houston, Texas. All right, so looking out the front of the house, this is the dining room front window. You can see stacks of sheetrock on the flatbed truck and all these extra parts there that have been dumped into the dumpster. See any dead bodies in there? Anyway, whatever. And you can see right here how they are hoisting the sheetrock up. In my previous video, I showed you how a crane was bringing the sheetrock into the home through the front door while a guy was controlling all that with a remote. Now, you can see that now that we're inside the home, so I'm showing you now the inside vantage point, right? The last video we were outside. They are bringing the sheetrock in, and if you come over here, you can actually see how this person on the first floor, he is handing the sheetrock up to the guy on the second floor. Look how strong that guy has to be. I mean, that sheetrock is not light, okay? Certainly not a job for me. So this is what they are doing to get all the sheetrock up. So you can see how they've removed one of those temporary wood posts that are kind of like the temporary fake railing just to kind of keep safe, but the railing's actually shaking as the guy is holding on to it. So I don't know how safe it is right now, but anyway, they know what they're doing and pray for their safety. Anyway, so yeah, they've got to get all that up there for the second floor sheetrock. And of course, the ones that are for the first floor can remain right here on the first floor. And as you can see, the house already looks a bit different because all around us, along the exterior walls, you see this fluffy insulation. All right. So that is throughout. It doesn't look so different yet because the interior walls, of course, they're not sheetrock, so you can still see through the walls into the other parts of the house. But in here, it's just like this little fluffy land of cotton balls, it looks like. Or I can imagine it being snow as we're in the fall and winter is only maybe a couple of months away. And we do sometimes get snow in Houston. Anyway, one other thing I wanted to show you while we're in here is in the dining room, the ceiling already looks different from last time when I brought you in the home because it has the box beams, which are also called coffered ceilings or egg crate as commonly known. So let me walk you through how these beams are. Along the perimeter, the whole border, basically this entire rectangle, you've got the beam. It's all blocked out, okay? So you're gonna have sheetrock wrapped over the wood beams and painted. And then here you've got this kind of a tic-tac-toe grid. You've got two beams running in one direction and then two beams running perpendicular in the other direction. And that's going to form the basis of our egg crate. Now, if you watched earlier videos where I was showing you the floor plan and how the egg crate ceiling was going to look, it was actually three beams, I believe, going each way. And that we determined felt maybe like it was a little too busy. It really depends on your preference and your taste, but we thought, I think that the style we want to go for is fewer beams, fewer squares, ultimately, and just, having a little bit cleaner. And so this is the look. Now, the reason we added the border around the perimeter, which wasn't there before, is because the builder thought it would look a little unfinished without the border. I feel like, again, if you wanted to be super, modern and did not have the border, that'd be fine too. Our home style is transitional/modern. And so I think that this is a fine solution for that. I do want to show you one other thing, that curb. Okay, so if we're going to come out here just a little bit and I'm going to say hidden in the dining room so I don't get knocked in the head by a piece of sheetrock. But right there, let me see, can you see my finger? That is the balcony that links the guest suite on this side with another bedroom suite on that side. And this wood beam right there is actually a curb that was added to make a curb, just like a curb along the street. It's just to make it a little bit higher because our intention was that like kids, Shay, his friends, cousins, whoever can play up there. The balcony is, a little bit, it's a bit wide, it's almost like a small room. And so if he is doing what his favorite thing is, which is like rolling his cars everywhere, if you have a small car like a Hot Wheel, before it could have more easily, especially if he was running it really fast, just kind of gone right over the edge and then falling down, and hit someone or chip the wood floor or whatever. I don't know if it could chip the wood floor, but the point is we don't want things falling from the balcony. And so adding just a little bit more of a curve that's, I don't know the exact height, but it's a couple or a few inches high, just gives it just enough to where that's less likely to happen. And so that's something that needs to be framed at this stage, and so that when the time comes, the carpenter can build a trim around that to have that happen. So yes, lots of things going on right now, pre-sheetrock, and then once the sheetrock is up, I'll take you back here to take a look, and I'll also show you a lot of selections that we've made since our last video. So talking about tile, cabinet colors, paint colors, wood flooring, because I did show you the selections we were looking at, and I'm going to be able to reveal to you which one we ultimately chose. And then let me think what else. We've already looked at plumbing selection. Lighting is to come. And so, yes, lots of exciting stuff to take a look at. Oh, yes, and countertops. And so lots of things in that episode that's going to be coming up in the near future as well. So thank you for watching. Please do like this video if you found it entertaining and helpful and interesting. You can see these guys continue to do this as I wrap up my video here. You can just pan over there. I mean, there's nothing to see here but me talking. More action behind me. And please subscribe on Facebook and YouTube so you don't miss an episode. I am also posting on LinkedIn. And I hope you will send me a message or comment, give me feedback, ask questions, make suggestions. I've actually had people comment recently asking me to post videos, different types of videos about this process. Of course, I'm posting all sorts of real estate videos, a lot these days about building my dream home, but other videos here and there, teaching you, arming you with practical strategies to be a smarter buyer, seller. I can't even speak anymore. Buyer, seller, tenant, landlord. There you go. Almost lost track. And also taking you on my real estate adventures. So yes, thanks so much for watching again. I hope you have a great week. Bye-bye.